Hello everybody, welcome to Vampyr. Now, this game seemed very interesting to me and I can't wait to try it. I wasn't sure if I was going to buy it at first, but it seems very interesting. I enjoyed Bloodborne and I usually don't enjoy games like that. So as soon as I send the link out that I'm streaming, I will start the game. As soon as I find my link. Whoa. Almost there. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Share. Okay. Almost there. 1 second, and then we'll get started. Okay, now I'm ready. I know nothing about the game except for where it's like the show Being Human. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but it's about a werewolf and a vampire trying to just be human, they're trying to live their lives as best as they can without with their problem of being a vampire and a werewolf, trying not to let that get in the way and be good people. Okay, I like that. Okay, well, I'm a little bit nervous now. I like games like that, actions and consequences. I can try though. I'll do my best. Okay, let's start a new save. New game. Take some screenshot of this and maybe we'll send that.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song." Is perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Okay, so what it looks like is I just woke up from... I'm unsure, actually. A near-death experience.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary! No, no. This horror, it's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot!
Okay, oh shit. That's fucking weird.
This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
Okay, what does R3 do? Okay, that's
This
weird.
can't be happening.
Oh, R3 I believe is... Okay, that's not where I want to go.
Stop. I mean you no harm.
Okay, circles to run. Interesting.
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Kill the thing!
Who are you?
Okay.
Stay back! Sorry,
It does
but
kind
you
of
left
a
me no choice.
just a Bloodborne look. Can I go under? Even though it wants me to go over? Nope. Okay.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Vermin! Doesn't like fire, does it?
Ow. Trying to dodge.
Sorry.
Alright, I like that. I can't loot them. Can I hide?
Steady, boys!
No, please, stop! Who are you?
Fuck, it's fast!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's
That'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide.
That's gonna be
Let me
interesting.
go!
Trying to get by this guy. Okay. Oh! And I can't loot these guys?
I need to find shelter.
Oh, because it's getting daytime. Almost dead as well.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
So I killed my sister on accident. That seems like what happened.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets, are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it to share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
Okay, so... Okay, I could find things for memories, like this right here. Oh, should have turned off notifications.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
God damn it. I kind of jumped to the gun on that. I feel like I could have possibly maybe not talked to her. Like the game wants you to. Okay, we can just have a vampire. Oh, interesting. So is there nothing else I can explore over here? I wanted to see if there's what's that? Oh, nice. Okay, interesting.
I had better remain here until nightfall.
Okay, a bottle of alcohol. That's always interesting.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Alright, Dominic, help me.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
Sorry, Dominic, I'm trying to get everything, like I have things going on outside. I'm trying to focus on the game with figuring out, or getting everything else situated. So my words are very short at the moment. You said you've seen this game, is it? What's all to it? I have my comments open, so I'll be able to see. Ooh.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
One bullet. Interesting. Yeah, Dominic, I said it.
It never got easy.
What? So a couple more clips. Let me actually read your message. Awesome. I really hope you stick around and watch this, because that's something I really I just feel like I get a Bloodborne feeling from it, just like the atmosphere. God damn it, I gotta turn my notifications off. That's gonna be annoying for everybody. And well, if it ends up getting or becoming a problem.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
What? That's not gonna kill him.
Rational thinking only.
It's not gonna kill him either way, but it's giving me an option, which makes me think if I don't do it, it's not gonna go through with it. I said think your choices rationally, like it was saying it's a heavy choice-based game. I'm thinking maybe if I don't go through with it... Do it? How dare you, Dominic, tell me to shoot myself? Okay, you tell me to do it, then you tell me not to do it? Alright, Dominic, let's have a conversation here. Well, we're waiting for me not to shoot myself here. I'm waiting till morning with a gun pointed in my chest. This is just how I sleep. Okay. I'm gonna hit X. Circle. R1, L1. It ain't gonna kill him. Because I know it's a choice-based game. It made it clear right in the beginning when I went to go buy it. Oh, when I was opening the game. Oh. How long should I wait, Dominic? Should I just do it? Should I just pull the trigger? It gives me an option. I hate games that give you an option, but there's not an actual choice behind it. Yeah, I have to wait 15 minutes. Here's the thing, Dominic. What if it's not like Far Cry and I wait here for 15 minutes and nothing happens? Should I do it, Dominic? Should I just hit triangle? Because there's no indication that, at least in Far Cry 5, there was indication like it kept talking to you if you didn't do it. What? We stay here for 15 minutes? That's Dominic, I'm gonna hit triangle. I'm gonna hit it right now. You ready? Wait, actually, no. I'll wait. Oh, true, do it? Okay. Okay. He doesn't die though, because he's a vampire. Vampires don't die from bullets. I earned a trophy. I don't know if you can see the trophies. They might be blocked out, but I'll let you know every time I get a trophy. Just don't give me trophies in the middle of cutscenes. That pisses me off. Yep, alive. But I have no bullets now.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who takes blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Whoa. Interesting. Okay. It looks like the only perk I can get is here, but let's take this time and read how it says. Okay, but let's read everything else. Like, you got defensive, okay, aggressive, body, blood, science, bite, ultimate, rage was in there. Oh, interesting. Shut the fuck up, Dominic, okay? Here, hold up, Dominic. I might as well make you a moderator in my stream. 1 second. Add to mod. Now say something. Say interesting for me, okay? Because that's our motto here on this channel. Blood cap. Increases stamina. There you go, Dominic. With the privilege of being moderator, you can mainly block people, put them in timeouts, and kick people off the stream if put them in timeout. I don't know if you've been on the stream long enough to know that if someone spams. Okay. I got it. You see that, Dominic? I did it. Now I've unlocked this. Claws. Don't got no money for it. Oh, I do. I do, actually. So which one do I want? Range. What? What is this? Yeah, okay, I don't want that. Let's just go close range. Yeah, okay, you and me are on the same page with that one. I mean, I was gonna go for, I'm not really a long-range person, but the thing is, if there's I can handle up close, like, I'm pretty good at, like, dodging and, shit like that in most games. So, I mean, the long range is what I usually have problems with. So I was maybe thinking about getting that, but I don't know.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll have to see. Yeah, me too. I love mainly close range, like, you know, obviously like Reaper from Overwatch. Is there anything new in the house? I know someone's trying to bust down the door. Oh shit.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Skip.
It's locked, all right.
Well, shit. I gotta look for a key or something? Whoa, whoa, what the? Whoa. What does that drain for me to use that? Nothing? I got another knife. A stake? Why would I want possession of that? So I can see blood.
I'm still in Southwark.
Over there!
I must reach the west end.
Die, vermin!
Go back.
Ow, god damn it. Sorry, I'm getting used to the controls still.
A strength I never knew I had.
Okay, this is where I came from though, correct? It is, okay. Is there anything in here? Anything I can search? I hate how I can't search bodies though. That's something I should be able to do. And let me see, maybe you're right. I need to see if I can get bite.
There's one of them!
Oh shit. I keep trying to hit a different button for it. God damn it.
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Alright, you do that, Dominic. I could wait for you. Holy shit, that guy's up. Don't you dare. Okay.
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Okay, well I just killed this fucking huge ass dude that almost... I mean, okay, he was actually pretty easy to be honest with you. I just had to dodge, so this drains stamina, but that's actually a quick way to travel, I guess. It's way faster than sprinting, let me tell you that. So it looks open world, to be honest with you, because I'm supposed to get on that boat, I believe. I keep trying to run. It circles to run, it's weird as shit. But it's telling me I can get on this boat. Okay, never mind, it's not where I'm supposed to go, so I might as well search it. Why was this an option, though? To hide? Maybe? This doesn't drain anything being in this mode. It's like, okay. Nothing. Can I see through? Okay, nothing. I'm actually getting into the game. I like it a lot better now. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're in Britain. Two of the same pictures. Oh, London. We're in London.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Dominic, I ain't gonna try to change the controls because I just need to get used to it. Like square, it's awkward. Every game has their own things. Like squares to hit, triangles for the stake, which I'm guessing is to kill other vampires. Down on the D-pad. Is down on the D-pad to like get rid of it or what? And then there's up on the D-pad, which is weird. I don't know. Yeah, that is weird. Because R1, if you notice, it's that bar that I don't have filled up yet, which is very interesting. I don't know what it could be. Ooh, there's actually rats here. Okay.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, I mean, blood's blood, I guess. Anything else? Because that showed me.
It's locked.
Ooh. I don't know what the fuck I just did, but it was a claw of the attack. I never even tried that door, and I keep trying to sprint with that button.
It's locked, all right.
Okay.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Okay, how the hell am I supposed to get in here?
It's locked, all right.
That's way faster than running.
I have this thirst for blood.
Can I grab the other rat? Wherever it went? There you are. I don't even know where I'm trying to head to. I know I'm trying to just get out of here. Yeah, I'm really close to my destination. Just through the store, I guess.
What will London have to say to me?
Nothing.
It's locked.
So, Dominic...
So many questions unanswered.
Ooh, more money. See, I'm really hoping it's going to be open world later as well.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail, perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use the stairs, okay?
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Interesting. You know what, Dominic? Shut up. I don't care if I'm using that word too much. When I try not to say something, I'm just gonna make me say it even more, okay? Okay, so more blood. I just gotta follow it. There's nobody on the streets. I'm sure I can come back here.
Where has everyone gone?
I can hear dogs, and that's gonna be... If I can eat rats, I really hope. No, I don't have to eat any other animal. Okay, well, there's fresh blood up here, so let's just head up there. I really like that effect. Can you imagine it in combat though? The teleport up and down. Ooh, a new hideout. Ooh. What? Crafting. Shit, I can't craft. Awesome. And then I sleep. I just save. Okay, never mind. I'm not sleeping. I don't got that much XP though. Increases your health. Bite is what you were saying. So that's what you're talking about. You are correct. Endurance. I don't got any points for anything else. No, you are right, Dominic. The bite here was just increasing damage. The bite, this one's increasing health regen. Oh shit, I gotta confirm it. The following night. Shit! That's gonna... Okay, so it's... I don't know. Every time it says stuff like that, like the following night, I really hope that, like, you know, just because I saved it and it switched to another night, that it didn't, like... lose the progress, if you know what I mean, like... Or if it can in the future, that's what I'm saying. So, Dominic, have you ever seen the show Being Human?
At last, a little life.
Yeah, with the blood leading into it. This is interesting.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
I hope I live long enough.
And I have blood all over me. This is...
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Ooh.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle, then. Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him. Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
That's not who I'm going to talk
I'll
to.
leave you to your bottle, then.
Oh, God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir...
Yes?
No funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Alright, buddy. Talk to her.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Anybody else? I know I'm supposed to go upstairs, because that's where the guy is. So let me, oh.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
All these people. And I'm in the back of his bar and he don't care. Oh, they all got.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
Oh, boy.
This is no place for you. Freewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing
Molesting?
them, biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may, if you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
So he was talking to somebody. You did hear. Did you also heard this, which I can't do currently. The teleport. You heard the teleport out. There's also open door back here. And I'll read comments after I search this guy's drawers. All right. So he ordered a room with a desk in it. Interesting. Or he just, packed up the desk in the suitcase. Okay, let me read this. Read comments. Trev Dominic is, I've known him for about 10 years, so I should tell you something. Okay.
It's
That's
locked, all right.
Oh, what if I eat
If
these people?
Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something. Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I've already talked to these people. I mean, there's no new...
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I've talked to these people already.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. My God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna be a good vampire where I don't eat people, okay? We'll see how that goes.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Okay, so Tom looks like my culprit. Oh, can I feed on these people? I shouldn't. Maybe, yeah, especially not in public, because I'm sure somebody will run and, you know, get me in trouble.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Look at these healthy people. Ooh.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
So that, yeah, that's where I'm heading, but let me just keep looking. Because I'm sure I'll be able to free roam around here later, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's just get into the story a bit. And actually, when free roaming comes in handy, because there is a compass, so I'm assuming... Oh. Yeah, okay. But he doesn't look too healthy.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Okay, so do I gotta use his boat? I mean, oh yeah, I forgot. I don't need a boat. Fuck boats. I don't need no boat. Okay, well, there's people over here. This doesn't... Okay, they're guards, so... I'm pretty sure I could feed on them. I mean, they're gonna kill me either way, so... Or try to, that is.
I cannot enter.
And there's no stealth mode, so... Wait, what was that? Okay. So what does it say about being quiet? Okay. What? Ow. Come on, I wanna do this. Okay. Ow.
Watch it! It's a killer!
Okay. Yeah, why can't I... Whoa, what? Oh, I can. Ranged weapon. Whoa, I don't know what I just did. Ah, shit. Okay, but it said I can equip weapons, though. Oh, look at this map. Holy shit, that's awesome. Oh, God, I like it. That's nice. Okay, so L2. Okay. So, okay, now I have that. I want to test it. Oh, son of a bitch. Wait, why is that guy back? Or am I just in a new area? Okay.
Stop! Right now!
Oh, shit.
Sir! Step away!
Okay.
Look lively! Murdering bastard! Murdering bastard! Bloody leech!
Oh! Should probably lock on, that'll be smart. Okay, cool, got it. So now I'm above the that asshole down there. I don't know how to stealth in this though, that's the problem. Okay. Well, Dominic, I'll just kill people till you get back, okay? Boy, shotgun! I'll save it though, I don't need to use it.
Over there!
Okay, well that guy's dead. Ooh, another save point. Ooh. Work in progress is the trophy I just got. Okay, so it says ore. Which one do I want? Increase damage. Probably damage. Probably damage. Okay. I mean, I have yet to come across with a vampire, so. Whoa. Oh yeah, rats. I should probably eat those. Oh, I can't eat any more rats? Am I full? Okay, good. I still have that. So I have the safe house up there. Still following the blood, I believe. It's the right trail. Yeah, but okay.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I'll not betray your trust. William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I must have more. Oh, dear God. Not again. William, please stop.
Just a sip, I promise. You are my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest friend.
William,
This creature is bedeviled.
I can't feel
I
it.
must put it down.
Oh shit, I'm out of stamina. Wow, I did so good at first. Oh god! Okay, heal myself. Okay, well, my first boss fight won. About to talk to William, I think. Or I just killed William. Did I just kill William? I don't know.
Please, stop.
Oh, I think I just killed William.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the
Okay.
nearest hospital.
No,
Dominic, I just did my
please,
first
I
boss
must
fight.
tend to
It was
my
easy
foe.
as hell.
My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Yeah, the fight lasted about 30 seconds, maybe a good minute, but it was, I beat it on my first try. It was, can I knock it up there? But I just saved that guy, which was his friend. Can I just eat this dude? Can I just eat him right now? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it
That's
be
the guy I
some
killed.
subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Now do I go with them? Yeah, okay. Dawn we row. At dawn we row. It's the trophy I just won.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
No, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Scowl. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scowl said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan. It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Okay, well, I wanted to eat Hampton. Okay, well, there's more people here.
It's my turn.
Oh. Well, that means I can eat this guy, right?
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Oh!
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
I don't know where I go. Back this way? Okay.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Did I black out? Whoa, I feel giddy. What? What happened?
I wanna... Okay, well, I didn't kill him, which is good, because I want to be a good vampire.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Sorry, trying to fix my headset if it's... There's that one. There's that one. Okay, it should be good, I don't know.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Wow.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I need parts. Okay, well, I bought one thing.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Shit.
Goodbye, Milton.
So it looks like talking to people is going to be actually important.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett's, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
Well, let's do London real fast again.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Just responding to a message. Let me just...
Goodbye, Dr.
Bye.
The patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
Okay, let me just steal this guy's stuff.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
I really like this game though, like I really, really want to keep playing it. I just noticed there's two markers.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr.
This is the same.
Reed, any good news to share?
No, okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets. Good evening, nurse.
I feel like I should talk to everybody.
Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Ooh.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
What are you talking about? I just talked to Milton. Hint required, but I just got a hint from Milton, so...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Mr. Trev, yes.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Okay, well, looks
Goodbye
like I asked
for now,
every...
Mr. Elwood. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later. It's locked, all right.
Daily route.
Okay, I didn't talk to her.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I got a little bit of more info from her. I already talked to this lady, I think.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Just talk to everybody at the,
You have the right to disapprove.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Who said that?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental. and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Ooh.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Just need one more hint with him.
Too much energy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
What? I'm
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must
It's
be very
locked.
angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is
We'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Interesting. Ooh, I haven't talked to him or got anything about him, actually. But I've gotten quite a few from everybody else I've met. Who else do I have? There's just 2 other people I'm missing. At the hospital, that is. Oh, God. There's lots of people down at the dock, and there's 2 places I still haven't been yet. And these are the people that I have talked to. Okay.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Well, I got no money, apparently. Okay, well, let's look at this book. Or this.
It's
okay.
locked, all right.
Yep. Let me just go free roaming a little bit, I guess. I still haven't went up to my room at all. I could probably do that and find something new, but I got 2 side quests. I have, let me see if I can see them. Those are both at the hospital, and then they have this. Okay. Dominic, you still here? Because I could tell you, like, basically, I just got hired to work here. Yada yada.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Ooh, okay.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Ooh, I got a new hint from her, though.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go talk to Hawkins about that. Personal question. Okay, well, she's very hidden. Oops. I've gotten only... Well, okay.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Where is her son? Right here?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Let me just have a conversation with him.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in
Damn it,
good
Dominic, you better
hands.
come back, because I'm talking to people.
You have to convince Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Alright, Dominic.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Okay.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Oh, that's Crane. Okay, well... Who the hell's the nurse that I need to talk to? They're right here, I guess.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Let me go talk to this damn... Well, where'd he go? Oh, okay. See if there's anything new with
Good
him.
evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Nope, still hidden. Oh.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought last summer's epidemic.
Okay, where's the garden? Why is this an option to go back here? Is the question.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things?
Let's get all this out of the way.
Good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Black hair? What happened? Whoa, I feel giddy. What happened?
What? Okay, let me just go over to where it says to talk to somebody.
I cannot enter. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody. It's locked, all right.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
So I can search every one of these trash cans, huh? Can I go up there? Nope, I guess not. Okay, that's alright. I just went in a giant circle, which is fine. I was just kind of getting the hang of where I'm at. Okay, so that's back in the hospital, which I don't necessarily want to be back in. Even though I'm pretty sure that's the same door that I went out last time. I was still trying. Okay. Alright, I'll try it. Let's give them both a try.
I cannot enter.
So getting experience for exploring. Oh great, hunters. So I have no experience, not that much experience I should say. Shit.
Stupid beast! He's dead!
Ow, god damn it. Yeah, well, that's gonna be important to keep locked on to this guy. Oh shit. Oh! First time I died. Okay. I don't like that weapon. It's too slow. Well, I mean, it does more damage, I believe. But my other weapon is a little bit faster and upgraded. So that's the first time I died. I don't know how much I've lost, how much progress that is. Oh man, imagine if all those people I talked to lost progress. That would suck. That was like an hour of talking to people. We'll see. I mean, I look like I have the same amount of XP, so let's just head back there real fast. I'm gonna go kill those assholes. Yeah, I mean, I still have these two equipped, so I mean, it saved pretty early. I want to go kill those guys, though. Book. Okay, so yeah, I remember. I was here. Let's look for rats or something while I run by. So far, I haven't killed a single person yet. Okay, yeah, these guys respawned, but that's alright. Ow, fucking asshole. Okay, well, there's those, and I'll check whoever's commenting. This is my first time playing this game, so I have no idea. So far, I haven't killed a single person. I mean, you know, willingly. Ow. Ow. Okay. So I'm still getting used to the game. As you see, I just got murdered. And I'm about to get murdered again. Oh, God. Alright. I just need to get better at this combat. There we go.
It's locked, all right.
I have no idea where I went last time, actually. I should probably keep my comments open. That way it's easier. Oops. So, if I accidentally kill a civilian, just one though, is it still a bad ending? Because I haven't spared the mobster in the beginning. Clay Fox, I believe his name was. It's been a... Well, I think I'm finally gonna go to my room upstairs. I have never been up here. Ooh. Hacksaw. 65 damage. What does this do? 65? No, that does 75. The hacksaw would probably be good as a secondary. How much does this do? 55. Oh no, this only does 58. What? Like your sister? Because I killed her on accident. It didn't. I just it was a talk button.
It's locked, all right.
I didn't mean to kill her. It just happened.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water.
The guy in the hospital. You mean Clay Fox? Because I didn't kill him. The mobster. Like, you know, he stabbed someone and tossed him into the water. I was going to kill him. I really wanted to. But I said no. Oh yeah, I want more attacking. I don't really want any of those. Let me do bite. I want to increase the bite. Because I use bite quite a bit. Okay, cool. But the sister don't count. Okay, is there any way that you can let the sister live? Because I would, if I could. But I mean, I guess there would be no, you know, sadness to the story. No, I want to increase my stamina. Yeah. So I mean, I've killed like Hunter, or you know, the hunters. Obviously, that's not going to be any problem, right? Let's do that, I guess. Okay.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I might as well continue. Let me read this last one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably play it twice just so I can do both endings. Are they pretty different? Okay, well, I've analyzed it. Now what?
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Okay. So now I sleep again. I haven't even used a gun yet. But I probably should. Ooh, reset. I don't really care about resetting, but I already spent these points.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
What do you mean by that? Not in the air, in the area. What do you want, Doctor?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running?
What?
No antiseptics.
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way, then. Thank you, nurse.
Who's that? Okay. I should probably try that hacksaw, huh? And then I should probably upgrade it. Let me go ahead and look and see what I need to do. I remember the door, because I was there not too long ago. Just exploring. Is the mobster downstairs? Doesn't look like it. Unknown. Who's that down there?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm blight, sir.
Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is... nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Okay, so let me see what I got. Oh yeah, let me talk to this guy now.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
No, actually, I didn't ask personal questions.
Hey, Doc.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I could say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Okay.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Whoa, oh shit. Okay. Oh god, that was a close one, I guess. Okay, so my bite is helping me regen, that's nice. Okay. So I'm curious if these things are only here at night too. Which is why most people don't know about them.
I cannot enter.
Oh god.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Okay, well I'm hoping. Okay. Lots of stuff around.
It's locked, all right.
Balls of Mars, Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Oh my god.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Well, why did he just teleport? Okay. Well. Whoa, more teleporting. That's gonna be a hard enemy to fight. Where'd he go is the question. I have no idea where he went.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Jeez.
Scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
the flower's dying. It needs water.
What the hell do I need? Alright, well let me rest and then... Alright, thank you guys for watching.